One of the most difficult things that you can do is break up with a significant other. It's torturous. And that's something that Christy Mazins understands. She is a nurse who has created a service that will allow you to hire someone to break up with your significant other for you. Now, this service is only available in Australia. The price starts at about $5, and it's called Sorry It's Over. So, for a certain amount of money, you can either send a text message, email, handwritten letter, or have someone call your significant other and break up with them for you. In fact, if you're willing to pay a premium price, this woman will actually send someone to break up with your significant other face to face. We have an example of a text for you, and I just love how generic it sounds. Hi, Bob. I'm writing on behalf of Kate. Although Kate cares and respects you, Kate's a he. He's afraid to confront you. Kate believes your relationship has run its course. Everything happens for a reason. It may be confusing and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you guys get the picture. I think that this is a hilarious idea because it's such a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, I feel like if I were to receive a text message as a way of breaking up, especially if it wasn't from my significant other. If my significant other hired a third party, that adds insult to injury. That's letting another person know, hey, I'm about to break this woman's heart. Yeah. That doesn't make me feel better. Francis, make your point.
Did you read that caption there on the website? It's like, here's to the future because I'm done with the past. You're joking. That's so bad. I was like, you can't add any worse injury than being broke up with or breaking up with someone through a text message, but to have someone else send it, oh my God, that's my point. It's awful.
It's awful.
It's
Drew.
kind of like, what is the? I'm not saying I watch Sex and the City, but
it's okay if you do. No judgment.
Didn't they break up with a Post-it? Didn't she get broken up with a Post-it? So it's kind of like pretty cowardly, where somebody just can't tell the person and waste the money. I mean, I guess if people can't really do it, but I think it's a waste of money. You could just tell the person.
It's hard, and the thing is, for those who are, jilted lovers, someone broke up with you and you're really bitter about it, consider the fact that it's much worse for the person to stay with you while they don't actually love you or want to be with you. Yeah. That's wasting your time, it's wasting his or her time, and it's taking time away from you finding someone who actually really loves you and wants to be with you. So try to see the upside in a breakup. I know it's really hard to do it, but it is what it is. Well, tell us about your last breakup, guys. I really want to know, Francis.
Mine was freshman year when I came to America for college. I had a girlfriend back home. Thought I could do the whole long distance thing, but I want to tell people out there that try long distance, like it is almost impossible. And I hate to be the prophet of doom, but it is so hard, man. Unless you're in maybe between breaks, like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe in between, but it's just really, really hard. You can't help, especially in the college environment when you're growing into the person you're trying to become. It's so hard. So, I mean, I don't have any regrets. But I just moved on when it came to the Christmas time going back. I was the exact same way. I was like, we're wasting each other's time. We could be spending it growing as people and finding people that we should be with.
How did she respond to that?
I mean, I think she kind of understood it, but at the same time, both a little bit upset about how it planned out because we had future plans. But it's just what happens. You drift apart and you grow in a different country and your accent's really attractive to some people in America.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Casanova, coming to the U.S. and flaunting that accent.
Oh, here we go. I need to go to Scotland.
You would kill it.
Oh, Jesus, true.
I'm kind of like him, where it wasn't cross countries, but it was she worked a lot and traveling. Only so many times you can FaceTime.
Yeah.
And like text message them on the phone, and it's like, I can't wait to see you, or when am I going to see you again? And you're just like, too much. I can't.
Yeah.
And you kind of like we broke up mutually and decided like, let's just, go our separate ways, and maybe one day we'll figure it out. But you're going everywhere. You're traveling a lot, and I'm traveling a lot. It's not going to work right now.
Yeah, it's hard. Mutual breakups are the best kind of breakups. Yeah. I mean, it's a terrible scenario regardless, but I would rather have it be mutual.
You still hold that person in a different category. Like, they didn't break your heart. It's just like timing, and you just
timing sometimes doesn't work out. Yeah. My last breakup was disastrous. It was bad. So we had gotten into a pretty big argument about something that I had done. I was 100% in the wrong, very guilty of lying to him about something. I didn't cheat, but I planned something for my birthday and I didn't tell him about it. And part of the reason why was because I was kind of over the relationship, but I was too afraid to tell him. And so he had emailed me and just basically ripped me apart in the email. And then I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to break up with him. And so I broke up with him in an email. And that was terrible. But later that night, we met up and we kind of talked about it face to face. So I don't know if that makes it any better, but he hates me.
Well, I thought it was like the end all was the email, and that was it. I was like, ooh.
No. We saw each other like several times after that, actually. And there was even one point where he kind of convinced me to kind of try to make it work again. But when it's done, it's done. So do not break up with someone over an email or a Post-it or a text message. It's really hard, but try to do it face to face. You spent a considerable amount of time with this person, and so you owe it to them. All right, guys, tell us what you guys think. What was one of your worst breakups? I love hearing your stories, so comment in the section below, and we'll see you soon.